Welcome to Machismo TV, the ultimate destination for modern men seeking to upgrade their lifestyle. Our channel covers a range of topics including current events, fitness, personal development, and technology to help you look, feel, and live your best life. Tune in for actionable advice and engaging discussions. We the willing, led by the unknowing, are doing the impossible for the ungrateful. We have done so much, with so little for so long, we are now qualified to do anything, with nothing.
So join up. Do your part. There's a long war ahead, and we need you. So join up. Do your part. There's a long war ahead, and we need you.
Have you any idea how successful censorship is on TV? Don't know the answer? Successful, isn't it? Have you any idea how successful censorship is on TV? Don't know the answer? Successful, isn't it?
About how we can better ourselves and further ourselves, further your mind, you know what I'm saying?
How you gon' wear my trust when the lights
Let's be clear. This is
How you gon' be so love when the bag don't sleep?
invasion.
Deep, crash your feelings in the middle of the street. When you was at your lowest, tell me where the hoes was at. When you was at your lowest, tell me where the bros was at. 3:30 in the morning, scroll through the call up. Ain't nobody but the mirror looking for the fall off. I love when you count me out. 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 My name is in your mouth.
Alright, might be about you. Next run, right, might be about you.
Conductor. Welcome to the new gold era. Yo. This that purple tape mix with Cody vibes. Hey yo. Imagine getting murdered with the case in the Sub Village. It sure is. Yeah. DJ Drama.
Hey yo, I'ma take it back to the ski mask Chanel. So yo, with my mail, I can never fail. I can be through you, I can tell you a tale. You ain't never ate rules, Chris in a cell. Everything grabbed, you moving at a pace of a snail. Supreme clientele, cause my cocaine pal is rap doing alright. My dope house well with Egypt, we in Portland's Cutter doing well on a mountain. R&B bitches on my bandwagon. Boxes cost 500, I got my pants sagging. If we had to drive 50 miles, we was hand cracking. Back when I popped in fitted, I had the less wagon. True story, I could get anything done. Runway, Gucci, jeans, shoe, hair in the bar, Santorini, black sand, dick sucks in the sun. The top 3 and not 3 or 2, but I'm the Vanetta loves. See me, I'm the model type. Balenciaga torty with the piranha bites. Ace rolls on ice. Hit you broad day, fuck you in the pole lights. Nigga, I'm dose nice.
Returning the boom back with $2 million on the wrist. DJ Drama.
Yo, Tom Brown sailor, surrounded by Trump paraphernalia. I dare you to step to the guard, you be a failure. Peace to all my niggas live from the east, by the court. Gangsters, boy, got a fresh 15 who throwing aces. I'm stepping on your shit, drum automatic, and don't forget to switch. Hold up.
Now spin the block on you niggas. Go harder.
Hey yo, ain't nobody fresher, that's word to my hymen. Brains everywhere on the wall, go get some diamond. Back to back, going Perry on about the vomit. Hanging out the hard red ghost with the chopstick. Everything I see you niggas, yeah, I never rocked it. But the little Vans burn a hole through your pocket. I see the Mark 3 engagement, stop it. Shake that shit, bitch, shake it and chop it, man. I'm immortal, all lost time fraud on. Plus it's like time. Shorty fucking with the Fendi overall, pump down the peg leg. Yeah, I miss to show it off. Yeah, I miss to run up on your broad, damn blow it off. Yeah, I miss to send a dummy pack through the thorn off.
Shootouts every day. Niggas don't dance no more. All they do is dance.
Super Fly Guy.
Shootouts every day. Niggas don't dance no more. All they do is dance.
Super Fly Guy.
And there's more, because you are going to see it as well.
Yes, it.
Yes, it. Yes, namely, the Max Syndrome story. And there's more, because you are going to see it as well.
Yes, it.
Yes, it. Yes, namely, the Max Syndrome story.
There is no nobility in poverty. I've been a rich man and I have been a poor man.
Good evening. This is White Liberal News. Say my name 3 times and a waitress magically appears, shaking in fear. Many have been saying the Democrat Party needs to reach out to men. So today we're helping with our special report. It's our duty as an unbiased source of news to help the Democrats as much as we can, along with 90% of media and social platforms.
Hey, take 5 bottles of Everclear or double it and give it to the next man.
Double it, man. If I drank that, I'd be gooning straight into the spirit realm.
Respect. But I think those are rookie numbers you pulling, eh? Excuse me, sir. Take 10 bottles of Everclear or double it and give it to the next.
I'm a ma'am, not sir. F off.
Hey, you, fine, shawty. The last dude doubled it, so now it's 20 bottles. What you trying to do?
Double it, babe. I've had 10 exes and I survived worse.
The hus has spoken. Yo, we have 40 bottles now. You taking that or doubling it, big dog?
Double it, bro. I'm bulking, not dying.
Hey, then 80 bottles finna cause a time loop. Ma'am, it's 80 bottles now. You taking it or doubling it?
Double it, baby. I used to chase vodka with cough syrup.
Yo, grandma built like that?
Yeah.
Yo, it's 160 bottles now. You taking it or doubling it, bro?
Double it. I drank that much pledging twice.
This man needs a government intervention. Okay, 320 bottles. You taking it or doubling it, ma'am?
Double it. That's less than I deadlift.
Somebody call NASA.
She not from here.
She not from here. It's 640 bottles now. You taking that or doubling it?
I'll take it. My baby daddy's gonna need a reason to disappear tonight.
Ma'am, this ain't even legal in most galaxies.
There's Stacey Patton. And I must say, I'm kind of in love with her at this moment because I had no idea of some of the drama because, you know, MAGA always mad. They stay mad. That's just what they do, at least when it comes to me. So I guess they've really been digging for dirt. And I don't even know what dirt looks like. I guess it's the opposite of what we would think dirt is, right? Because it seems like if you say cheat on your wife while she's pregnant with a porn star, that's not dirt. It seems like...
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
You serious?
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Oh, damn. Show boss from hell who terrorizes staffers.
Oh my goodness. Listen, I know that I have arrived, honey.
Welcome back to the Redneck News Network. There's a sale going on at the local dollar store, y'all. Crystal, the cashier, is offering half-price Tuggies until she gets off work. Locals are already calling it Tuggy Thursday, and the store's Google rating has skyrocketed this afternoon from 1.3 to 5 stars. As you can see, the line's already wrapped around the store with people wanting to feel that legendary grip.
I missed my parole meeting for this, but I have heard it's worth the wait from folks that already finished, so I'm excited.
Crystal's husband has declined to comment on the situation. In a completely unrelated coincidence, I've decided I'm taking my lunch break right now.
Tired of swiping left on folks who ain't family? Well, look no further. At cousins-only.com, we understand that love is, well, it's all relative.
Cracked patch for when you want to quit, but also not really. Peel it, stick it, still tweak a lil.
Got a big date with your cousin this week? Get those teeth fixed with Jim Bob's Bar Fight Mouth Repair Services. Well, howdy, folks. Welcome to the Church of Beer. My pastor told me, son, you gotta find Jesus. I said, is he hiding in the cooler?
Breaking news out of Cornbread County. A tornado has touched down in the Waffle House parking lot, and the line cooks are currently fistfighting the storm. Stay tuned.
A recent article just showed that there's a shortage in black male sperm donors. Yes, there are only 2%. 2% of sperm donors are black. In that article, it actually said, and this is an exact quote, there are so many good African-American men out there. Maybe they just don't know how much they're needed to create families. You mean to tell me that the women who are deliberately going out there looking for sperm to become single mothers on purpose are telling these men that they're good black men, but I don't want to be with y'all. I just need your sperm. So I need you to understand the importance of creating this family. You can't make this up.
That's how we do it. You're in the mix. You're in the mix. You're now rocking with the hottest DJ. With the hottest DJ.
Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. While I take totes, relax and take notes. While I take totes of the marijuana smoke, relax and take notes. While I take totes, relax and take notes. While I take totes of the marijuana smoke.
That's how we do it. You're in the mix. You're in the mix.
To create communities where women can receive sexual and reproductive health care with the love, respect, and compassion that they deserve. I promise to continue to do my part and use my platform to break down barriers and empower women all around the world.
Meg Thee Stallion loves abortion, and the black community does too, but they also hate abortion because they spent a great deal of time in the chat room criticizing Meg Thee Stallion. I would say that 90% of the comments from black people, and you're looking at some of them on the screen, were negative, were critical of her for giving her full-throated support of Planned Parenthood, who basically leads the league in abortions nationwide. They're the front runner every year. It's not even close. And the black community is their number one customer, but also the biggest critic. Like, black people could spit every bar about Margaret Sanger and the genocidal undertones and overtones about the starting of Planned Parenthood and call out the criticism day by day, yet they, a lot of them got some assigned seats up in that joint. So it's hard to square that round hole. Hypocrisy is our love language. Like, look at this. Angel Reese, who cried on that podium and said that, she too is a victim and was sexualized. She also did this. Like, we live in the same universe where somebody can engage in activities that get to the point to where their pussy print is Googleable, but they also can complain about being sexualized. Like, that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. That's the degree in which none of this makes any sense to me. The things that we do, the things that we say, I've given analysis through and through, and I'm about done at this point. Because when Simone Biles poked her head out again and spoke on the controversy that happened several months ago, these women were back in the chat room still trying to convince her that she should leave her husband.
Jonathan's viral interview where he said he had no idea who you were, and what was your reaction?
I was sitting on the chair. You just couldn't see me on the video. I just thought that was funny and I thought that was cute that he thought he was good at everything. And then I go on Twitter and everybody's like, divorce this man, he's mean. And I'm like, He's the sweetest. And he never said I wasn't a catch. He said he was a catch. Because he is. I've never met a man like him. A lot of people that meet him are like, oh my gosh, like I want a man like that.
She's standing by her man, but they like, no, should leave now while you still can. You're going to either find out sooner or later what type of man he really is. Like, this is the type of things they will rally behind that. They will show some consistency when it comes to rallying behind a situation coming to an end. He said some stuff they don't like, so she need to leave him. Or saying that he was the catch. How dare he think that, being a young millionaire playing in the NFL? How dare he think that? But I will give credit for one thing, though, with this whole thing with Meg Thee Stallion getting on stage and giving a speech at Planned Parenthood. I will give credit that people are pointing out the problem. They don't go all the way with it. The same time that they will criticize and call out every little thing that they see as racist, and this is white supremacy, this is that. And a very poignant question is, is abortion one of those tools of white supremacy? You ask black people that, they will absolutely say yes. But then they will go and at a 90% rate go and vote for those tools. Well, it's tools on all sides. That will be the argument. But nevertheless, black men and black women uniting and pointing out the hypocrisy or contradiction or just aspects of it that don't make any sense for Meg Thee Stallion to be on that stage ranting and raving the virtues of ending a life while also, protect black women when she got into the situation where she thought her life was going to be taken. Protect black women, but she's also trying to protect black women's right to take life in the womb. There's some contradictions there all over the place. It looked like black people starting to notice some of that.
During one of my early broadcasts in the film, I made a little joke about
Warum haben Sie Deutschen so eine hartliche Sprache?
That's been very lucky for me. I said, sorry, I said, okay, now for the prizes. Or if you feel really silly, you can roll them up and make rude noises down them. Cotton.
Democrats spent years stealing your money, opening our borders, shipping away jobs, and indoctrinating and operating on kids. They tried wrecking the country and burning down the one guy who promised to get in the way. Well, it backfired. Now, we're 200 days into a historic term. A lot's happened, but the job isn't done.
When you're willing to die on all these 80-20 hills, eventually your approval rating will wind up, I'm no mathematician, but around 20.
Yeah, exactly.
They're getting there. And so this hole they've dug themselves in, like if I can't trust you not to put a boy in my daughter's locker room, why would I talk to you about taxation policy?
Hello. Did you catch that? What he just said? That's a blinding commonsensical argument. That's not even a policy argument. You heard what he said? And we've made that argument down here.
I'm no mathematician, but around 20.
Yeah, exactly.
They're getting there. And so this hole they've dug themselves in, like if I can't trust you not to put a boy in my daughter's locker room, why would I talk to you about taxation policy?
He said, if I can't trust you not to put a boy in my daughter's dressing room or bathroom, why would I trust you when it comes to taxation policy? And that's really the basis along which Trump ended up pulling away a huge section of like black male voters and voters from other constituency, or just this common sense stuff like bro.
This country needs stronger border security. Our border security is the strongest in the world.
What we need is to take care of our children.
I can't get an erection. You think giving them amnesty is fair to the people who are already here? They're contributing to the economy. I've tried all the herbs. Amnesty is never the answer. It's not amnesty. It's recognizing their contributions to our country.
Today, the Justice Department opened a grand jury investigation into Tish James over her fraud case against Trump. The one where she fined him $500 million for taking out a loan that he paid back with interest. Now that
I ain't even gonna hold you between Letitia and Fannie Willis. I want to see Fannie get the smackdown, but Letitia James, I want to see this big back locked up or stripped of her law license or something. They got to put these. They subsidized them and built them up. They got to cut these quiches down to size. You know what I'm saying? The way I look at it, with us backing like a lot of these current political decisions, the voting bloc of black men who back this play, I look at it as a proxy war. You know what I'm saying? Trump and his administration is Ukraine, and the Keisha industrial complex is Russia.
tables are turned. Tish is being investigated for violating Trump's constitutional rights. Sources tell Fox the Justice Department believes Tish took Trump to court simply because she didn't like him and made up a crime. She campaigned on arresting him, and she's going to regret it.
There is nothing scarier for a citizen to get a subpoena or find out that they're being investigated by a federal criminal grand jury.
This country needs stronger border security. Our border security is the strongest in the world.
What we need is to take care of our children.
I can't get an erection. You think giving them amnesty is fair to the people who are already here? They're contributing to the economy. I've tried all the herbs. Amnesty is never the answer. It's not amnesty. It's recognizing their contributions to our country.
Because of a huge influx in illegal migration, alongside legal migration during COVID, where you have people across the country just flock to Texas because they were not locking everything down. Because of those two major factors, the state's share of the national population grew significantly. And so after the 2020 census was tabulated and it was concluded, it was determined that Texas would actually gain 2 additional congressional seats, which was huge. 2 more lawmakers representing Texas in the National Congress. And so you had the Texas state legislature, currently in the hands of the Republicans, go to work on drawing up a new congressional map, which, as you likely guessed, gave more power to the Republicans. Last Wednesday, the Texas GOP, they unveiled this map. You can see it up on your screen. And while it's hard to tell just from looking at it up on the screen, this new map does actually give Republicans a huge advantage when it came to the midterms. Quote, Texas Republicans unveiled a new congressional map on Wednesday that will provide their party with 5 new red-leaning districts. The redraw would significantly benefit Republicans by making districts held by Democratic Representatives Henry Cuellar and Vicente Gonzalez, who both represent heavily Latino areas of the Rio Grande Valley, redder, and make some Democrat-controlled districts even bluer in an attempt to create GOP-leaning districts elsewhere. And so basically the new map would consolidate Democrats into tighter pockets, while at the same time it would create 5 new districts whose population living in those new districts voted for Trump in the double digits last election.
Oh, damn!
More people inventing useful things, like Mr. Bobby Ashimura, who wins our Max Headroom Product of the Month award for coming up with a little attachment you plug into your TV and it warns you that the commercial break is coming by automatically switching off your set for 5 seconds. And here to demonstrate it for us is Mr. Ashimura himself.
actually the Democrats just played right into his hand and allowed him to basically move this thing forward at warp speed. And you're right, the crash outs are crazy with regard. You know, I was playing Barbarossa the other night and from 1.0, and it was him making the argument about the burden on the single black male, or on the single male period, who has to bear the tax burden of all these single mothers and irresponsible men, and how it's a major tax burden, and we've been carrying that for decades, almost like utilities of the tax economy.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree, and I think that now this is where the rubber hits the road. I think that a lot of the ladies that have been saying that they strong and independent, don't need no man. Well, here it is. And we see how they're reacting to it. They're threatening to bum rush Walmart, basically. That's their response. So make of that what you will.
Oh, a lot of big bags. So speaking of which, you sent me this. I didn't put it on the skin yet, but I think this is apropos.
Ooh, listen to that sizzle. I cannot wait to tear into this. Egg, sausage, bacon, all for me. Oh! Crack! Somebody get my food, please! Don't let it burn!
The metaphorical floor falling out, but underneath her is that EBT getting snatched. Yeah. So that's all you, Playboy.
Oh, well, I did my opening statement. You passed it to Obsidian, so I think it's... Oh,
I thought you wanted to piggyback on what we were saying back and forth.
Oh, yeah. This has been said a long time ago. I don't think that, St. Kevin gets as much credit and respect as far as, predicting this current winter. You know what I mean? This is exactly what he was talking about, and those who wasn't prepared, hey, you know what I mean? And it's amazing as to how much, we say something on here and you actually see that there's some sort of policy response. Mm-hmm. I don't think that there's any sort of coincidence or mistake about that either.
No, I think you're spot on. What I was going to say is, I'm about to play this TikTok compilation that Obsidian sent me, but we were speaking about the winter conditions being in play. I don't know if anyone else has noticed. Have you noticed that this has also coincided with the massive influx on TikTok in particular, but across social media, with women, black women in particular, making all these TikToks now about how much they appreciate black men and how much they need black men. Shout out to AC for predicting a reach back. Have you guys noticed that this is coinciding with a tremendous amount of this content coming out?
Absolutely. The great reach back, as I've heard it referred to. I don't think it's going to, I'm not so convinced that it's going to work because, like I said, this has been a decade in the making. The black manosphere, the manosphere in general, the black manosphere in particular has been ascendant over that time. And I think this is going to be a very difficult winter for the lovely ladies in the community.
I agree wholeheartedly. And shout out to AC, as AC would say, don't accept the reach back. All right, let's go. It's TikTok. Let's watch some of these this TikTok compilation of Keisha's crashing out over their benefits, as it were. Let's see what we got.
Going on with Trump and them? Apparently, they shut down November and December food stamp. I just got a note from them saying they're gonna shut my food stamps. Ohio, you bet not. You better not feed in that allegation. You better pay me my food stamps. I better get my food stamps. Let me not get no food stamps November and December. Free me. Get my commissary out, because I'm taking up the stove and taking everything. Making my way downtown to the White House. I'm going to White House. Quick. I'm going to the White House. Quick. I'm going to the White House soon.
Bear in mind, these are the black women that who are doing so much better than black men, and black men need to catch up. And they own the most businesses, and they're the most educated, and they're the biggest homeowners, and they're paying for everything for black men. And they also don't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory, but these stamps get cut off.
Me, he drunk.
And I only pay $50 in rent. Does that make you angry? Does that make you shiver in your boots? Does that make you want to punch me in my face? I pay $50 for a 2-bedroom for my family of 6 with the help of your tax dollars. Thank you very much. Love you guys. So because of that video I made of my family of 7 living in a 2-bedroom apartment and me only paying $50, somebody on here was so miserable to go report me that now they gave me an eviction notice for 30 days. So now I need a lawyer. Thanks to y'all taxpayers that are so mad that you're paying my $50 in rent for my 2-bedroom apartment for a family of 7. I don't know how y'all even found out where I live. It's a 10-story apartment building. Y'all found out where I live. Y'all contacted the housing people. I don't know what you said to them, but now me and my family's getting evicted and we're gonna be on the streets. So thanks a lot.
Yeah, I told y'all, with or without EBT, me and mine gonna eat.
Clock it. Of course we gonna eat.
On cuz now. We gonna eat.
If they're gonna cut off food stamps, bitch, 5-figure discount. What the are gonna do when they cut off food stamps? You are just so funny. The affirmation of your day is to mind your business, sir, and go feed your kids, and stop creeping with your cousin, and also sleeping with the neighbor's dog. Okay.
Under my EBT post, somebody asked, why are my nails done? And aside from the fact that, like, I literally got my nails done because I love Halloween and I'm not doing Halloween, and I haven't got my nails done in like 2 fucking months since this is my job, and I really just want to do something nice for myself. Are poor people not supposed to do things? Like, I never travel. I've never been out of the country, and I want to go bad. And me and my husband are going to try and make it happen like by January, February, and now we got this court case shit, and we can't leave the state. Well, he can't. I can't. I'm not leaving without him. What the hell? So it's just like, do you think that poor people never go on vacation? Do you think that poor people just never do anything for themselves? They do. They do. We do. We do, and we deserve that. Especially, I'm not going to say especially me, but...
The internet is the worst thing that ever happened to them, and they just don't know it.
Ooh, listen to that sizzle. I cannot wait to tear into this. Egg, sausage, bacon, all for me. Oh! Crack! Somebody get my food, please! Don't let it burn!
Hold on, I'm gonna pause it right there. Let's run the round robin on what we got so far. What say you, Obsidian?
This is like manna from heaven. I mean, you know, like I said, I mean, I've been talking about this for a decade. Kevin talked about this literally in the last few years of his life. Others have talked about it. BGS, many others have talked about this. It just boggles the mind how black women, for whom this applies, not all black women think this way, but for those who did, I'm like, why didn't you plan ahead? Incredible.
No, that's facts. Saul, you want a piece of that?
We've had people who were resilient way before food stamps was in existence. You know, this is why you stock up on your staple foods. You eat healthy. Be real choice about what you get or whatever the case may be, and you go from there. They're gonna have a hard time, you know, without food stamps. Even for the little couple of dollars that they may hustle up, you know, talking with, you know, the likes of Nate, you know what I mean? And I don't feel bad for them. I mean, it's their choice. This is the way they wanted it. You know, this is where rhetoric meets reality, and they're just gonna have to deal with it. You know what I mean? You know. Hello?
No, I'm here. I was letting you land your plane.
Yeah, so I feel that either they're gonna have to be creative with what they do have, because they have innovative ways of getting stuff. They're gonna have to take them Jordans and sell them. You know what I mean? There's a whole invisible economy that they had going on. So, this is what it is. This is life, and that's what it is.
You two brothers, tell me what you think about this, because I've always said that all women are for sale, but not all women come in at the same price point. So in the hood, we have the hood, appliance store, where you go to get your refrigerator, your washing machine and stuff like that. And they're cheaper than what you could get at Home Depot. Now here's the trick. They got a scratch and dent or what have you. They're a good stopgap for about a year, 2 years, sometimes longer, 3-4 years. I think we're going to see a big resurgence in refurb babes on the market in light of what's been going on here with Trump and the DEI cuts earlier. Now you have the EBT about to, go the way of the dodo bird. I think we're going to see a lot of refurb babes back out on the market.
My mom's out here posting blessed like her life ain't a fucking dumpster fire. Bitch, you ain't blessed. You're a ran through hoe with a negative bank account.
Uncle #9 just pulled up. My mom's a goddamn hoe. This ain't a house, it's a fucking tryout camp for broke ass motherfuckers.
This new uncle just drank all the fucking milk. My mom's a hoe who just lets these broke ass bums come in and eat all my goddamn food. This shit is whack. This is dinner. My mom's new boyfriend ate all the fucking food, and she's in her room filming herself shake her ass for $5. This hoe ass bitch would rather be an internet slut than feed her own goddamn kid. This motherfucker ain't called in 6 months. He's a broke ass hit it and quit it bastard. My mom's a hoe, and my dad's a ghost. This whole goddamn family is fucked.
That's Uncle #3 this week. My mom's body count is a fucking scoreboard. She's a ran through bitch who thinks a new man is gonna pay the rent. They're all as broke as she is. This goddamn roof is leaking again. The whole house is falling apart, but my mom's busy DMing her next stepdad. This ain't a house, it's a fucking shithole.
Bitch, you ain't a mom, you're a goddamn welcome mat. You get used by every broke ass motherfucker in the city and you don't get respect.
That's a great question. I've always wondered that, and it's insane if you think about it. And I want you guys to hear me out. A woman can say, and I've heard it myself, I will not date a man under 6 feet. Now, my height has nothing to do with the type of guy I am. Will not determine if I'm a good guy in bed. Will not determine how big my penis is. Because, if you get to the point where you're Shaq, that thing should be commensurate to his size. And you wouldn't want that if you're a 5'3" woman, I'm assuming. So it doesn't have anything to do with my checking account unless you say, over 6 feet is a higher chance that he's some kind of athlete. I don't know. The studies show that shorter men actually make more money. Why? Because they work harder, because they got to get over that Napoleon complex. But women are still allowed to have that thought. Also, when I was younger, women told me, I will not date a dark-skinned man. There's nothing wrong with that. They would say, I want my baby to have pretty eyes, pretty skin, pretty hair. And they were able to say this, and the man has never been allowed to check a woman on this. The woman has been able to say she want a man with money. Nobody's ever said that woman money struck, although they probably should. But if a man says he only wants to date a woman that's light-skinned, they call him color struck. Even though we keep saying that one drop of black makes you black. So what is the problem with a man saying that he likes a certain type of black? Do you think I'd walk inside of Baskin Robbins right now and say, I really like this chocolate ice cream, and a week later I just keep ordering chocolate ice cream, and the person behind the counter would say, hey, you're chocolate struck. You need to try all 31 of these flavors. You think they'd say that? Not at all. They would understand that you have the option and you have a choice. Well, what's the difference between the men and the women, though? Women are allowed to have ideas that they like. Women will tell you, I don't date a man without a job. And all you can do as a man is go get a dadgum job. Women can say they don't date a man who don't know how to dress. He ain't got swag. You know, that intangible's something that you have. I don't know what swag is. You can't measure it. But women somehow have a swag meter and you don't fit it. But as a man, say that you say you don't want to date. Boris Kojo said, a woman getting fat is against his marriage policy. That's what he said. Said that's grounds for divorce. And women were upset. Why is he not allowed to say that? I mean, ladies, if I was a hard-working man when you met me, And let's say 3-5 years later, I decide I want to enter the Madden tournament. I want to be the Madden king. I want to go back to my college days. And now I'm sitting on the couch all day and playing Madden. I quit my job. Now, if you told your friends, I broke up with him because he don't work no more, they would say, girl, you should have. But I'm not supposed to be able to look at my friends and say I broke up with her because she don't work out no more. I tell women all the time, if you don't work out, then we won't work out. That's just my saying. I need to put that on a t-shirt. But the point is, men have a hard time saying they have standards. A man can say, I will only date women with big breasts. That's shallow. You notice you've never heard a woman called shallow, and there's no one more shallow than women? Everything with a woman is aesthetic. A man in a nice car can get a fine woman. Is that not shallow? A man with a nice suit can get a fine woman. Is that not shallow? I haven't seen too many ugly chicks walking around Hollywood. Why is that? I haven't seen too many ugly chicks on Rodeo Drive. Why is that? I haven't seen too many dudes with nice cars have an ugly chick in the passenger side. So who's more shallow than women? Women are allowed to be so shallow that if they get pregnant by an ugly man, they'll blame it on the other man that they were sleeping with, just because they would rather have that other man who they assume would be either a good father or whatever it is. And no one questions a woman's motives. Yet us as men, we're not allowed to have standards. We can't say we only date women with big butts. We can't say we only date women over 6 feet. We can't say we only date white women. We can't say we only date light-skinned women. The only thing a man can really say is that he only dates dark-skinned women or fat women, because kind of like and people always wonder why I use this description, so I'll do it again. The retarded kids in the class. Well, there's two groups that make the most noise, and you don't really care because when the retarded kid says, I won 4 gold medals, no one really cares. I wasn't trying to compete with you in the Special Olympics. But when somebody says that guy won 5 gold medals at the Olympics, everybody gets mad. It's the same thing. No one really cares what dark-skinned women say and what fat women say, because they believe that they both need self-esteem. Yet a man can be called fat and we have to deal with it. Nobody feels bad about a fat man. Nobody feels bad about a broke man. A broke man is made fun of. A man that cannot help take care of his kids is made fun of. A woman that cannot take care of her kids, she's helped by the government. So do we not understand that there's a big problem here, a chasm, as you will, which allows women to be able to have standards and men not? We need to change this. Everybody can have standards and preferences, and then none of it is shallow, because when it comes to dating and marriage, the only person that's going to take that penis is you. So you should be able to pick whoever you want. And if we really believe that dating and marriage was what it was supposed to be, which is for the rest of your life, rich or poor, till death do us part, that kind of stuff, then we would do a better job at picking our mates than we do picking our houses. Have you noticed that a lot of you guys have had houses longer than you had relationships? Your houses last longer than your relationships. Your houses last longer than your marriage. But you take your time out to pick your house. You don't take that same time out to pick a husband, a boyfriend, whatever it is you want. Same way when you go looking for a house or a car or anything else, you should be able to get it, especially if you only get one. Women want men to lower their standards. Here's how you do it. Let me have more than one woman. Let me sleep with a bunch of women. Oh, I'll pick the one with the big breast, the one that's sweet, the one that's cooked. All these, I'd pick them. I'd be okay with it. But if you're asking me to pick just one woman, then understand both of our standards should be high. Not just mine, not just yours. We all have things that are deal breakers. There's nothing wrong with if my deal breaker is you're fat. There's nothing wrong with if my deal breaker is you're dark skinned. And people say, well, you're dark skinned. Yeah, I got a penis too. I don't want my mate to have one. You ever notice how opposites attract? I don't have breasts. I really like breasts. I don't have a butt. I really like a butt. I like vagina. I don't have one. So stop having the stupid logic that because you look and sound and say a certain something, you should want someone to do the same. Because if last I checked, you couldn't put a puzzle together that way. You couldn't put a car together. You couldn't put a team together if everybody did the same thing. So stop being so hard on people that don't want you. The only people that claim somebody else is shallow are the people who didn't get chosen. Please remember that. So as long as women can have standards, men can have standards. Want to do away with standards? Do away with this idea of I can't cheat. But then that's just me.
Did you break it off or did he break it off?
Yeah,
Who left?
broke it off.
You broke it off with him. Why?
I thought I could do better.
Exactly. 4 years.
Yes, sir.
And you thought you could do better. Why?
I did. I thought I could do better.
What did he
no, I'm copying to that.
But what did he, but what did he do for a living?
He was a regional director for a fast food company.
A regional director for a fast food, a regional manager or a regional director?
Director.
Right. Did he earn more than you?
A lot more.
And what do you do for a living?
I work in customer service.
Like a call center?
Yeah.
Oh, are you trolling me?
I promise I'm not. Like,
so let me get this right. You're an overweight customer service agent.
What? Oh, I would say.
I don't care what you would say. I'm the professional image coach. Look, ma'am, and you had a regional director so he was definitely making over 6 figures.
Well, no. He's making that now when we were dating.
But that, so you, so good for him. So pay attention, everybody. Average black woman leaves a 4-year relationship because she thinks she can do better, and she's average AF. Good for you, brother. Hope you working at Sonic or White Castle or whatever. Do you have cat insurance, man?
What is it? Why do you always have to defer to that? I don't like cats. Danger zone!
I am a nurse practitioner in the emergency department. A lot of my friends are professionals and we're doing well, but we are single.
Chronically, nurses are single more than anything else.
What? You think so?
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I did a broadcast talking about the kind of women that high-value men typically don't date. Nurses were in that category.
Oh, wow.
For a multitude of reasons. But what's funny is go back 80 years ago and nursing was some of the most feminine work you could do. Today, nurses work really long hours, those 3 days a week, 12 on, 12 off, high stress. I mean, there's a lot of things that go into it. But at 30 years old, do you have any children?
No.
At 30 years old, you said me and my friends are all kind of doing the same thing. What are some of the issues you're finding when you personally are trying to date? Do you want to get married?
I do.
Do you want children?
I do.
How many would you like to have?
At least 1 or 2.
Don't have one. Have 2 or none. Only children, that's a horrible way to be raised. What's the oldest man you've ever dated?
Like 32.
So that's one of the issues. Age gap dating. One thing that I don't think a lot of women have been told is men, our brains don't really turn on until age 30. Yours turn on around 20. I mean, the light is just now on. Click, the light's on. Between the 20 and 30, we don't know shit. I call it the twinkling 20s. The closer I got to 30, the more I realized I didn't know anything in my 20s. Between 30 and 35, this is where most men who are productive, competitive, and successful are starting to determine what kind of wife or family they would like to have, if any. Personally, don't feel like men in this country are ready for marriage until they're 35 years old.
I'm trying to be as simple as I can, but I don't know. I've been paying attention to like certain things lately, and I've noticed from what it looks like to me, and black women, please tap in if you are in agreement with it. If you're not in agreement with it, I want to hear your opinions. It seems like black men are no longer interested in black women to me.
Accusations. These are not accusations. This is false accusations. And false accusations.
Why? I mean, how could black men of value not be attracted to the modern black female?
I utterly cannot take the men of this generation. You men are utterly distasteful and disgusting, okay?
Do you know what today is? It's my child support day. Hey, I got a check. Hey.
A big red flag when dating is a man who carries feminine energy, such as wanting to be chased. That is a woman's quality. Real men carry masculine energy and are natural born hunters and don't have a problem with reminding you that you are the prize.
Why are black women constantly being told we need to lower our standards to find a partner? I rarely see anyone telling the white and Asian girls that their standards are too high to find a man. But yet black women are expected to accept struggle love and be ready to build with their partners. White and Asian girls that their standards are too high to find a man.
Meanwhile, 63% of Asian adults in the United States were married in 2019. Asian women also have the highest rate of first marriages, with 67.3 per 1,000 in 2010, compared to 22.1 per 1,000 for black women.
I am so perplexed. When did men unanimously stop desiring 304 culture and post-war city girls for hire?
You can't run me off that easy now. I guess we gotta shred it. We sharing these. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I'm not saying we're supposed to care about men taking us serious, but at the rate we're going, babe, that we're gonna take us serious. Like, all the music that's being dropped by women is F my baby daddy, it's 7 p.m. Friday, it's 95 degrees, like, yeah, glow. Like, it's like, I think that we're scaring the men to the point where some of them are taking vows of celibacy, and quite frankly, I understand.
Where we going?
Keep on going, we're gonna turn right up here.
I ain't going to no airport, Hannibal. I ain't gonna fly with that crazy fool Murdoch.
Did I mention Murdoch?
Murdoch?
We're not going to the airport, B.A.
Isn't Murdoch kind of crazy?
If he's flying, then we're dying. What you doing, sucker?
I think I'll get out for a minute.
What's going on here? This road leads directly to the airport, Hannibal.
Gun is a legend. Gun crazy. Gun reached out and he was working on that Awesome God album. Yeah, stuff. I need 3 joints by tomorrow. 3 joints. Telling you got a classic album. Nobody know.
Michelle killing shit, cocaine feeling shit. Stars on the ceiling, told you niggas give me space. You can't rush great, it's almost done if you can wait. Yeah. I mean, it took a while to cook through all this weight. I mean, they blew that boy brains out and still ain't getting the safe. It's safe to say you niggas can't fuck with it. I said I'd do it, went and did it. Pot broke, I finished in the skillet. The one my mama had since we was little kids. When I was front man with the O's, you niggas was little fizz. Shoot it down to go Princess Diana in the Benz, Diana Ross with the whiz. Shit, I did it out of love. Now when I pull up, the Porsche Electric is crazy. I'm still looking for a plug. I can't picture life with no money. If I rule the world and everything in it, the sky's the limit. If I get a bird and all my niggas winning, dirty kitchens.
These is going, I'm telling you, everything Wes told me though, that shit play out exactly the way he said it. Yeah. Get on these 3 joints, they gonna go back to your shit, and then they gonna listen to it different. But they them 3 joints, which just never stopped. Shit just went to the moon.
Does crack cocaine make you act any differently? No. Is it safer than alcohol? Probably. People think of crack as being dirty. It's the exact opposite. When you make crack, what you're doing is you're burning off all the impurities that are combined with the sodium bicarbonate, which makes it smokable.
Hey,
That's all.
Overhaul. Hey yo, crack on the plate. J's banging all night, all day. 12 age. The way we trench in the pissy hallway. Green beam on the Mac broad day.
Anyway, I don't want to tell people how to make crack cocaine, but it literally is a mayonnaise jar of cocaine and baking soda.
Hey yo, hey man. Fuck. Hey yo, on Rodeo, Rolls Royce, full free track day. Rugalay on the Mississippi, relaxing. Rich doing Von Cleat party. Max and Sack shopping bags, had a blood back in front of morning. Dope bags on my Reese Cooper coattail. If the 20 breaks
trying to teach niggas up, but they lack vision. Still got 30 left, my homie cried on the last visit. We ate wings on our last visit. Swiss shoes, now you on the wreck, you on the rap Simmons. The self-righteous looking like a meal ticket. Spent 50 at the counter, but we still naked. About to go and buy land. Wrist crank, kick, Miller, Jackie Chan. Got the storm, Balenciaga, Afghanistan. Going Dior shopping off hand in hand. Bulletproof vest, Tasha Nakamoto. Kept the X runner, shot the nigga black, I'm solo. Daytona Roll, Easy Foods Roll. Money good, $500,000, Chanel hobo. I'm the pinnacle, see through your subliminals. Buy everything twice, 2 Louis racks identical. Style minimum, style like Larry David. See through Celine tank top, Celine trainers. Just came from a headshot, brain pain. Kissing my triple beam like nigga, we made it. Woo. Like nigga, we made it. Thought it wasn't coming back, crackhead jeans say when.
Show me the proper respect and say it to my face, nigga. I was in prison. Yeah, well, I was wondering about that shit too. And who you snakes want to get out? If you had a problem, you should have just come and spoken to us. Listen to Gucci shoes. Yo, Lee, you better get your man. Look at him telling me what the fuck I should have done.
薬ってなんか、ビタミン Vitamin, please.
There is a grocery store down the street. They have nice vitamins.
Nice body?
Maybe.
Maybe? 多分優しいな。Today.
Please tell me your symptoms.
はい。
Please tell me your symptoms.
Symptoms?
I need your symptoms. I want to make...
I need you. 好きってこと
Excuse me?
好きってことPlease 錠剤。
錠剤
スモール錠剤。スモール、これ。スモール。
Do you have a fever?
指さすな。フィーバーそんなキラキラしてないけど。
正しい単語が一つも。Hey, come here, look at me. Hey, look at me. What did I say? No. Come here.
Yeah, I'm staring at you. How? Is there a problem? Not really. Saddled over there with your black man accessory, and I'm just tired of that story, to be honest. It's basic. But that's just me, personally.
So all of a sudden, you men don't like giving up 300% of your salary as allowance to your woman. I sense you are not being candid with your grace. Fool me once.
Let's fool me once. Shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
How much money does he have to make per year?
At least 100,000.
Going to 50-50 or someone who fully provides?
Fully provides.
What does that mean to you?
That I would have an allowance.
How much would that look like for you?
I would say like 7,000, 5,000.
A month or a year?
A month.
He needs 5,000 to 7,000 a month. Yes.
Wait a minute, but she said the guy has to make at least 100,000 a year.
Yes.
Well, if he's only making 100,000 a year and he has to give you 7,000, 5,000 a month. Now I ain't no goddamn math major, but he ain't gonna have shit left over to do.
If she is not desired, it's not a problem with her. It's a problem with us. But just for fun, let's hear what the other side has to say about this phenomenon.
So the ruling is in. Here's the 3 top reasons why Black women have the lowest marital rates. We are uncooperative, we do not listen, and we have the nastiest attitudes. And unfortunately, y'all, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly, 100%, but it's the reality of where we as Black women are, that we have created this narrative based on our actions, our behaviors to be these unruly women. I know we don't control who proposes, who pops a question, but you have control over if it happens based on your actions. Don't forget it.
It's clear The high-value black man is carving himself out from the low-level bottom feeders. New standards are being established on what will be tolerated. Modern black women will only have two choices, whether to get down or lay down. Simple.
I've been with him since he was doing community theater. I cooked, I cleaned, I've had his back from the very beginning. I've always supported him. Maybe two good people found each other, and I'm a good woman who found a good man.
We can also see a sense of indifference in the modern man, no longer eager to fix the modern woman. They are more concerned with identification and immediate ostracism of these streetwalkers and succubus.
One of the most beautiful things that I learned in this space, and I'll give you all a real world example. When I got here, this was years ago, I found a bunch of brothers from different walks of life had been through the same thing with the B-dubs. And if we're being honest, and if we didn't still have our humanity, it's almost like we have 1,000,001 reasons to really to really have a vitriol towards them, right? But a lot of us are ingrained with that. In my case, that good old Southern Baptist humanity. Some come up with that Pentecostal humanity, you know, or some come up with that Methodist humanity, right? And you're beat down when you're young. You get into the school system and you clearly start to see, damn, this is a clear pipeline to the prison industrial complex. And you're able to dodge and weave that. And in your adult life, you get with Keisha or B-Dub. And they're wholeheartedly bought into the system, and they're going to use it against you every chance they get. And after you come out of all of that and you've been beat up and scarred and bruised, and you make mistakes and tripped up along the way, and then you get beat down for not being perfect. But what I understood is that there are statues, probably the size of this damn high-rise apartment building that I live in right now, of King Leopold, who was chopping hands off in Africa to benefit, to benefit the Queen, right? And even with all of the horrible atrocities that he did, they still erected statues in his name. And so when you look at that and you think about the minute hiccups and mess-ups that we have, I think it's important, and it is almost a responsibility of ours. Granted, you know, making sure it's not something that's completely debaucherous, but I think it is a duty of ours to let brothers know, hey, bro, no other race of men have to be perfect in this world, and they still get that due respect. So I say all of that to say that, man, with everything that happens in our lives as black men, all of the shit that we go through dealing with the system, all of the things that we go through dealing with, I don't even call them my counterparts anymore, dealing with black women, all of the things that we go through, trying to duck and dodge the potholes that you're going to run into, just wearing this skin that we wear. Make sure we are extending that olive branch to the brothers. And a lot of us in this space, we are doing this. You know, we're doing it through StreamYard. We're doing it through some of the conversations that we have behind the scenes. But at the end of the day, in wartime, going back to what you were talking about with the guerrilla warfare, in wartime, the as they say, the young men are for the fighting and the older men are for counsel, right? And that's what I've tried to do in this space, and trying to work with brothers and trying to put the message out. And now I've begun to try and hide the message inside of some, try to hide the message inside of some entertainment, to draw brothers in, right? Hiding the medicine and the candy. But I'm appreciative to be in the space. I'm thankful for being in the space. I know that we are saving lives, and I know that even if in our lifetime we don't have a chance to see the paradigm completely shift, right, away from what the status quo is, at least we can say that we were on the right side of history. We put our best foot forward, and we purposely went out and tried to change the narrative to make it better for this next wave of young brothers that are coming, the generation or two behind us. I'll land my plane there.
Sorry.
Hey, where's Stewie?
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. Okay, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not right on the teleprompter.
There it is. We are going to do Sting, yeah.
There's no words there. To play us out. What does that mean, to play us out? To end the show?
Yeah.
All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today, and we'll leave you with I can't do it. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Stewie Griffin. Thanks for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
This is not real. It's just a dream. Please, wake up. Wake up. This is not... This is our plan.
Doesn't matter who we are.
I came here to rescue you from him.
Well, we all appreciate your concern, Colonel. And we'll try to be extra careful.
I'm just amazed that he allowed any of your posse to live.
Is that right?
Strictly speaking, he slipped up. You're lucky to be breathing.
That's just great. Colonel, you came out here to find out why one of your machines blew a gasket.
You don't seem to want to accept the fact that you're dealing with an expert in guerrilla warfare. With a man who's the best. With guns, with knives, with his bare hands. A man who's been trained to ignore pain. Ignore weather. To live off the land. To eat things that'll make a billy goat puke. Kill. Period. Win by attrition.